Title: The Everlasting Smile. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a magical village named Joyville. This village was known for its endless happiness and the radiant smiles that adorned the faces of its people. Joyville was nestled between rolling hills of candy-colored flowers and sparkling streams that sang the sweetest melodies. In Joyville lived a little girl named Sophie. Sophie had golden curls that bounced when she laughed and eyes that sparkled like the morning sun. She was known for her kindness and the magical way she could make everyone around her smile. Sophie's best friend was a little bunny named Fluffy, who had soft white fur and a pink nose that twitched with curiosity. One bright morning, as Sophie and Fluffy were playing near the edge of the enchanted forest, they noticed something unusual. The laughter of Joyville seemed quieter, and the smiles of the villagers were not as bright. Sophie's heart sank as she realized that something was wrong. Sophie ran to the village elder, wise old Grandpa Thomas, who was sitting in his cozy cottage filled with the scent of freshly baked cookies. "Grandpa Thomas, why is everyone's smile fading?" Sophie asked, her voice filled with concern. Grandpa Thomas sighed and looked at Sophie with kind eyes. "Ah, my dear Sophie, the great smile stone at the heart of Joyville is losing its magic. The stone is what keeps our village filled with happiness and laughter. Without it, Joyville will lose its joy." Determined to save her village, Sophie asked, "What can we do to restore the great smile stone?" Grandpa Thomas smiled gently. "Legend says that the stone can be restored with a light of pure joy, which is found in the Valley of Eternal Laughter, far beyond the enchanted forest. Only those with the purest hearts can find it." Sophie knew what she had to do. With Fluffy by her side, she set off on an adventure to find the light of pure joy. They journeyed through the enchanted forest, where trees whispered ancient secrets and flowers glowed with magical light. Along the way, they met a wise owl named Oliver and a cheerful squirrel named Nutty, who decided to join their quest. Together they faced many challenges. They crossed the River of Reflections, where they had to solve riddles to pass. They climbed the Rainbow Mountain, where they found strength in their friendship and determination. Finally, they reached the Valley of Eternal Laughter, a place where the air was filled with the sound of giggles and the ground sparkled with joy. In the center of the valley stood a magnificent tree, its branches adorned with twinkling lights that danced like stars. At the base of the tree, they found a small, glowing orb, the light of pure joy. Sophie gently picked up the orb, feeling its warmth spread through her. As they journeyed back to Joyville, the light of pure joy seemed to grow brighter with each step. When they finally arrived, Sophie placed the glowing orb at the base of the Great Smile Stone. Instantly, the stone began to shimmer and glow, radiating a light so bright that it filled the entire village. The villagers' smiles returned, brighter than ever, and laughter once again filled the air. Joyville was restored to its former glory, and the happiness was even more profound because of the journey and the friends who had come together to save it. Grandpa Thomas hugged Sophie tightly. "You have shown us all the true meaning of joy and the power of friendship. As long as we have love and kindness in our hearts, the great smile stone will always shine." Sophie beamed with pride and happiness, knowing that Joyville would remain a place of endless smiles forever. And so, in the magical village of Joyville, where the great smile stone glowed brightly, joy and happiness reigned forever. The villagers, guided by the light of love and friendship, lived happily ever after, their smiles lighting up the world. The end.